Bus riders in northern Kentucky might soon have to catch their bus somewhere else or ride a different route altogether.
As part of our ongoing coverage of transportation and development and how they impact you, 9 on your side's Pat LaFleur takes a look at some changes the Transit Authority of Northern Kentucky has in store and how they might impact your commute.
My way of going home would completely change.
That's Tyler Mowberry of Fort Thomas. He regularly rides Tank's routes 11 and 12 to get to work at Lincoln Elementary School in neighboring Dayton, Kentucky. As it happens, those are two of the routes that could be eliminated if Tank moves forward with its current bus system redesign.
For me to go home now, it takes about 45 minutes. If these changes go into effect, I'm going to have to walk a mile to get home versus about a quarter mile right now. At which point I probably won't be taking a bus.
Tank ridership has been in a steady decline for at least the last 5 years, while costs have continued to grow with inflation. Tank General Manager Andrew Aiello says the changing ways people get around have proven a challenge to the bus system.
A lot has changed in terms of mobility, how people commute, where they commute, how they use technology. It's impacted the way our ridership has performed over the last few years.
Among the proposed changes would be cuts to at least 11 routes serving Boone, Campbell, and Kenton counties, along with changes to nearly every other route on the transit system.
The fact of the matter is that there are some parts of the system that underperform, and that forces us to ask that question: could we use those resources to move more people to work and more people to jobs and more people to health care?
It's a streamlining process that Aiello said he hopes will mean better service along key corridors like Dixie Highway or US 27 and connect more frequently to more jobs near the airport. But that also means some riders will be affected directly.
It's a trade-off. In order to make those changes, we're having to pull service out of some places that have service today. There are some folks that may have to walk a little further to better service. We realize that can be a hardship for some of those folks.
The proposed changes are not finalized, Aiello said, and that he and his team are soliciting feedback throughout the month of January. Feedback from riders like Mowberry.
I'm hoping they actually listen to us, don't cut as many routes, and I'm hoping they do what's right as a public service. I'm hoping they help us out.
From Covington, Pat LaFleur, 9 on your side.
Tank officials began their feedback gathering this afternoon with a public input session at the Kentucky Career Center in Covington, and that session will go until 7 this evening. Riders can also offer feedback by phone or even email all this month. For more on that, you can check out Pat's full story on WCPO.com.